Another X Games and another amazing vert venue, don't we? It's just, how can we get this going on
the
here?
The backdrops every time.
The youngest competitor right now, about to drop in. We're getting straight into it here. It's the vert final. 16-year-old Mitchie Brusco.
Oh,
starting off with an absolute banger.
Right there, half cab to blunt slide. Good start.
Isn't it? Straight off the blocks.
Yeah.
The youngest in the field.
Oh, there we go. So this is the lip trick section, last 15 minutes. Best lip trick counts here. You can use the goalpost if you want, you don't have to.
Do you think the strategy here is just to try and get 1 or 2 under your belt and then go for a harder trick?
Yeah, absolutely. And they have plenty of time. They have 10 seconds each go, so the best trick of that 10 seconds counts. Danny Mayer right there did a backside lip slide revert. That will count for his score. And he was trying to do something harder. There's, like Andy right there, drops into a Smith grind just to get it out of the way. And then backside crail on the goalpost. And that's going to be the time for him.
It seems like already these guys have come out of the blocks faster with bigger tricks. Because in Foz, it started off pretty slow, didn't it?
Yeah, well, I think they understand the format now. That was the first time with that format. And so this time they understand it better. They know the strategy and they're going to save their energy.
Ronnie Gomez, he was an alternate. He's taking Bob Burnquist's place. Bob is checking out on this one and is going to be definitely in big air. Ramp is looking good, all indoors for big air.
That makes me feel better when the big air's indoors. No wind factor.
Yeah, I think that makes all the riders feel better because the wind factor with big air is tough. Check out Michi Brusco.
Oh, I thought it was a blunt. I'm sorry, I stand corrected. It was a faking 5-0, 270 out. He actually hit his truck there instead of hitting his tail.
Mitchie Brusco. Then we have PLG, Pierre-Luc Agnon, French-Canadian. Unfortunately didn't do so well in Foz do Iguaçu in Brazil. He's going to want to come back now and really take Barcelona on. He's going to want to get back on that podium where he belongs. The guy that is not shy of a podium, gold medalist. Gold medalist Bucky Lasek. He won the Project Pool Party. He won gold in Foz. And I said to him before too, I said, how you feeling? He goes, oh, you know what? I'm feeling like I want to win a gold medal today.
That's the attitude.
Pierre-Luc.
Oh, PLG right there with the 270 switch feeble coming in forward. We didn't even see him do that in Foz. That trick, he was coming in. He was coming in forward. That one, he was coming in fakey. He just stepped up the difficulty level on the first wall.
Sandro. As we said in Brazil also, he's not the most technical rider, but he definitely does tricks longer than everyone else. And
yes,
faster.
Higher.
PLG. Replay as Michi Brusco's back in.
Right there, look at that. 270, feeble, coming in fakey.
Looking solid.
Yeah, it looks like he learned that trick and got it wired right before this event. Oh, Danny Mayer on a backside tailside revert. That is the danger factor of that trick right there.
Coming down.
Coming down, you're coming down blind, you're coming down backwards. If your foot comes off, if your wheel stops, you just straight to your hip.
He's limping on that one. Backside tailside, revert. Not getting all the way around there. Front rock, Andy Mack.
Andy Mack going for the cab to backside boneless to revert. It's basically a 540 with boneless in the middle of it. Fakey to fakey.
Ronnie Gomez. Tail slide on top of the goalpost. Oh!
Wow.
Revert.
Marcelo going for a 5-0 revert. That's no joke right there. That's a full commitment.
Marcelo making the podium.
Nice.
BBC, you said it earlier, Tony. PLG is back and he's ready to get on that podium for sure.
Look at that.
Oh.
You gotta slide halfway down the wall and try to come down backwards.
I love that trick.
It's extremely dangerous.
On a goalpost.
On a goalpost.
A meter high from a vert ramp already. Yeah, I reckon it is too.
Oh, Bucky with the front side 180. It's backwards nose grind on the goalpost and then coming backwards.
Going for a kickflip nose grind there, I think, Mitchie. 15-minute jam in best trick section. That's where we're at. We are here in X Games in Barcelona. A magnificent view behind us of Barcelona City. Andy McDonald dropping in.
Here's Andy with the cab, the boneless, 270 in.
Has he got a name for that one?
Yes. What is the name for that? I've already forgotten. I think that was subconsciously, I wanted to forget it.
Ronnie Gomez doing the frontside tail slide. And then up on the goalpost going for a backside nose grind. Took Bob Burnquist's spot. He's going to be pretty happy about that. Frontside nose grind. So you were saying, Tony, before that next to the vert ramp on the other side, it's quite a big drop.
Yeah, I'd say it's about right where that fence is, right? Those people are standing. It drops about 40 feet behind them right there. And I've heard some of the vert guys say that freaks them out. Like, I don't know how often they're flying off the side of the vert ramp.
No frontside or backside airs over either channel.
But I would think that you'd make a studious effort to really not get over to that side if you think you might be flying off the vert ramp.
Try your 900s coming this way.
I would. Bucky wants that 180 backward nose grind.
We're under 10 minutes on the clock. 8 athletes, 3 sections. Lip trick section, 25% is 15 minutes. Then a full run session, 50% of the total score. And then best trick session, 15 minutes at the end will be 25%.
Oh, and he's got his, all right, what is the name of that? Is that the Tina Turner, is that what that is?
I think that was the Tina Turner.
Okay, there you go, he made it. It's the Tina Turner.
He's got that one in the bag.
Don't shoot the messenger.
Here it is.
That's that is a really hard trick, especially without stopping, without taking a pause on your foot there.
Oh, 5-0 revert.
Now that, okay. In his defense, that would be a scary trick going that direction with the 40-foot drop.
So,
the revert is uncertain when you're actually going to come out of a revert, and you're heading towards the edge of the ramp.
You're totally blind.
Yeah, well, not blind in the front side revert. Whoa, Madonna tail
I
slide.
thought you were talking about the Tina Turner. That's
No, we're over that one. That happened. Let's move on.
Bucky Lasek back in the mix.
There it is. Oh, he's got it every time.
Had that. Just needed to roll away on that one.
And look at this Madonna tail slide on the goalpost. It's so Brazil right there.
Sandro Diaz, the pit bull himself. Always got a smile on his face. Love seeing Sandro. You have to be one of the happiest vert skaters around.
Always.
Stalefish tail slide. We saw that in Foz de Iguazu as well. Here is the drop that you can see. So there's the roll-ins. There was a bit of worry with the athletes. Front blunt. Andy McDonald. There was a bit of worry about the fall on the other side, but I think everyone's fine.
So Ronnie Gomez, frontside nose grind, saw him do that in practice first try. These guys all of them need a few tricks.
He was really sliding around on that.
That is frightening. That is such
Nearly doing a full 180 once he gets to the ring.
Whoa!
Yeah, look.
360 flip to 5-0. Is that right? Is that what you just saw?
Look at the face he's got on. It's business.
Yeah.
It is business for him.
He's on the comeback.
Here's the replay.
Yep, it is. Oh, no, it's a varial flip. Varial flip to 5-0. Wow. I've never seen him really do that. And Bucky got his trick. We have a contest.
Do you think that urged him on there? Once he saw PLG, he was like, all right, I'm going to get this.
Oh, Mitchie.
Nose grind. Back-to-back tricks here in the lip trick section. We've got 6 minutes left. And then we will go into the full run, which was going to run for 20 minutes. Andy McDonald just going for a front blunt. Right now, #1 position, Pierre-Luc Gagnon, French-Canadian, who is no stranger to being on that podium or a gold medal here at Vert. 6 times Vert gold. Oh, there we go, Marcelo.
There we go, Marcelo's Bastos.
We are on now. We have got a competition. It's all happening. It is on.
So Pierre-Luc with the varial flip to 5-0 puts him in first in this section of the event. With Bucky 0.2 of a point. 0.2 of a point. 2/10 of a point. How's that?
Just.
Or 1/5 of a point if we're going to go lowest common denominator.
Marcelo Bastos. Here it is. Frontside 5-0. Revert.
Wow, look at that.
Reverting nearly 180 as he
all
gets
the
on
way
that.
down.
So, with just over 4 minutes remaining, we have Pierre-Luc Gagnon in #1 position, closely followed by Bucky Lasek. Third, Andy McDonald. And then we have in 4th position, the youngest competitor at 16 years of age, Michi Brusco.
Mitchie came in hot with that kick from nose grind. Andy wants the front blunt. I think he's got it. Oh.
You skate with Mitchie Brusco a little bit down in Encinitas.
Oh, yes. He's a local at my ramp, for sure.
And he's going to be one to watch definitely in the next couple of years. He must be working on some tricks.
Is he going to be one to watch? I think he is one to watch.
Yeah, you're right.
I think he's gotten there. But yeah, he's been feeling it. He just, I mean, really in the last year, shot up in height. And that gave him way more strength and way more confidence and way more height.
We saw that on Big Air as well. You can see his shoulders were back. He looked really confident.
He doesn't look like the little boy flailing in the wind anymore. Whoa! Varial flip. Frontside board slide to fakie. He's ruthless right now. He said, what happened to me in Brazil is not going to happen to me here. Here we go, Bucky Lasek.
Tomorrow on ESPN, the XGames continue in Barcelona. Starting at noon Eastern with BMX Freestyle Vert Finals. Continuing at 8 Eastern with Skateboard Big Air on ESPN. Don't miss out for that. It is only going to get better all weekend. Danny Mayer going for that stalefish tail slide on the soccer goalpost. Adding a little football flavour. You went and caught up with some of the guys last night.
We did. We saw some of the FC Barcelona players last night training. It was pouring rain, it was freezing wind, and they were just starting. Nothing stops them. There you go.
Those guys are getting paid a lot of money.
Apparently.
Rain, hail, or shine, they've got to be out there.
Whoa! Marcellus Bastos, frontside cab 5-0 to revert.
Do you think he even meant to revert that last?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, for sure.
Have you seen him do that before?
No, I've never seen it, but that was exciting to see the attempt. Here you go, look at this. This is actually a 540 with a grind in the middle of it. Yeah, for sure he meant to revert that.
Sandro Diaz.
Oh, Sanchez going for Madonna across the post and then hit the tail on the way in. Just add a little flavor to one he already did. Oh, Bucky going for the backside version of the nose grind he did earlier. He needs just a little bit more to put him in first in this event.
It's far from over though. With 3 sections, this counts for only 25%. Stale fish, tail slide.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard if you're trying to go above the post and then come down onto it. And here goes Andy with the frontside blunt. Oh, he didn't have that one.
43 seconds on the clock, but all the runs will get played out. Doesn't exactly stop then. Ronnie Gomez in, not quite where he wants to be. Not getting that nose grind. Here we go right now. Marcelo.
Oh, look at that!
Unbelievable.
Frontside cab, 5-0 revert.
He is stoked at that. Look at him. Wow. He's got a green.
That could be one of the best tricks we've seen.
I can't wait to see this guy. Yeah,
that's it. That was the best trick
bumped
we've
him into the #1 position, and that is going to be, he is going to be stoked with that.
Yes.
Here it is.
That's when it counts too. That probably was his last.
Oh,
look at his foot coming off too.
He was like salad grind on that.
It was more like a Ollie North grind. I don't know.
Wow. No wonder he had a smile from ear to ear. I'd be happy sitting in first after 25%. Lip trick section. Bucky Lasek.
Bucky going for a nollie, kickflip, 270, switch 5-0.
These are our last runs right here. And then we will go into a full run. Basically a session where the guys go after each other.
Look at this. Look at this front foot coming off there. Puts it back on, goes into a revert. So dangerous.
He wasn't even over the bolts. Look at that. Look at that foot. His foot wasn't even near the bolts there.
That's an incredible trick right there.
Here is PLG with one of his first tricks.
There's Ollie 270, switch feeble, and then Bucky with the backwards nose grind, 180 backwards frontside nose grind, came in fakie.
With Marcelo Bastos in the #1 position after the first section. 8 athletes, 3 sections. Lip trick section we just saw was 15 minutes. It's worth 25%. This right now we're about to go into, it's a 20-minute heat where they get runs, which will be 50% of the total score. And then after that, it'll be the best trick section, 15 minutes jam, and that'll be worth 25%. So it's an interesting little format, and we are straight in to Michi Brusco, the youngest competitor in the field for skateboard vert here in Barcelona.
Tell Mitchie's been working on runs for this right here 30 seconds non-stop, jam-packed with 540s, flip tricks, kickflip mute right there. Indy 5. He's done about 3 different 540s now. And then 720. Boom, look at that.
What a run to start off.
Winner, winner, spinner.
He's doing, you know you've had a good run when you're still doing 540s and the buzzer's gone.
Yes.
You're like, okay, I'm chilling.
And Danny Mayer is in straight away with the 540, missing the kick from mute.
Let's take a look at that 720.
And you know, usually you save a 720 for the end because you're tired and it's just not certain you're going to make it.
He's not tired.
That kind of low. Plenty of speed after it.
Well, he did 540.
Yeah, sure. As you would when you're out of time, I guess, if you're Michi Brusco.
Another guy that has his runs down. He's one of 4 competitors who's been in every X Games. Andy McDonald.
And here's the 720 from Andy. Solid.
He's got it on lock. This is a solid run by Andy so far. The crowd here in Barcelona is going off.
Yeah, they know when to cheer too. You know, sometimes some crowds, they just cheer for the more exciting looking tricks, but not necessarily the hardest. These guys are savvy. They know what's hard.
What do you say? Do you think we've got an educated skateboard?
Apparently.
They know every trick in the book out here.
Or someone's guiding them. I don't know. There might be an applause button.
Barcelona is a skate city for sure.
Andy Mack with that lean rodeo. All of these runs have been solid so far, pretty much.
Ronnie Gomez, frontside heel flip.
Whoa, varial flip, Indy there. Varial flip Indy to fakie, you don't see that too often.
These runs.
Switch heel flip. That was a solid run right there.
He claimed that. He claimed that out of his last trick. Ronnie Gomez.
Now here we go.
Our #1 qualifier so far. There's a switch heel flip by Gomez. Frontside heel flip. Marcelo Bastos.
Whoa, Marcelo getting super close to coping there on the way in. Just 540 after flip trick right there. Oh, tail grab, backside 360, frontside gate twist. Wow, nollie 360
non-stop.
This is like he's just saving each trick. Oh, nose blunt.
It didn't even look like he had the speed for anything.
Wow. I was right at the buzzer too.
Throw a little nose blunt in there at the end. Marcelo smiles all around for that guy, and he took on the comeback trail. PLG, Pierre-Luc Agnon. He said before he was looking fierce. It's cool. We've got 20 minutes, so they're gonna be going for it. So
yeah, the bar has been raised though, right out of the gate, first runs.
What's the strategy here for these guys, Tony? Try and just get one.
Usually
one solid
run, yeah, but these guys don't seem like they're holding back at all. They just want it. They want it all or nothing.
What happens in circumstance where Mitchie, some of these guys have just had unbelievable runs so far? They're just going to try and change 1 or 2 tricks in the mix?
Yeah, and just make it that much harder.
Huge alley-oop frontside heel flip. Bucky Lasek coming off. Gold medal in Foz do Iguaçu in Brazil.
Oh, missing the signature trick.
A win at the pool party last weekend down in Orange County. He's on fire at the moment.
I see Bucky do that run almost every time in practice, so you know he's going to get one under his belt. And here's Mitchie doing the same run pretty much, but really much higher, much stronger. Oh, varial 540. That's what's going to step it up for Mitchie right there. If he could do a varial twist in the middle of that same exact run, he could have the highest score. He already does have the highest score. He'll outdo himself. How's that?
16 years of age. Michi Brusco, Danny Mayer in right now. This is the final skateboard vert here in Barcelona. We have a beautiful venue with an even more amazing backdrop. Doesn't get better here at X Games. We just go from one fantastic venue to the next. I have no problem with it at all.
Whoa, Andy McDonald with a kickflip melon 540. Barely catching his board, barely with enough height to spin. And that gave him a boost of confidence for this run to finish it off. He needs a 720 here. He's got it. This is going to be a little bit better scoring run than the last one. The crowd loves the hand plants.
He's just holding it up there a little.
There you go. And here's the
Huge. 5, Ronnie Gomez. 3 X Games appearances. 2012 in vert, he got 6.
Whoa!
With runs like this and tricks like that, he's definitely going to be trying to get on that podium for sure.
And you can tell these guys just aren't holding back at all. Here's Andy's kickflip melon 540. It almost looks like a body rail because he catches it so late, but he does the full spin with his board there.
Flip so.
Whoa! Marcellus Bassett was an Indy 720 right there.
In the middle of his run.
It's his time.
10 seconds on the clock for this run.
Look at him go. Oh, missing the kick from Indy. That was, and to be honest, that was probably the easiest trick of his run right there for him.
Such an exciting skateboarder. We saw him try a couple of tricks that weren't working in Brazil, and he just basically threw them under his body.
Yeah, I love that Indy 722. He gets way upside down on it.
PLG, unfortunately, coming off again on the same trick. In Brazil also, unfortunately, he did not land a full run.
Whoa, Sandro!
Huge.
Varial McTwist just blasting every end of the ramp. Now, Sandro's one guy that's not afraid to get close to the edge of the scary edge.
Whoa. Oh, no. What was that?
What was that? Well, it was supposed to be a kick from Andy, turned into a no flip, sort of tomahawk grab.
Running man.
Running man tomahawk.
Let's see that on the dance floor later on, huh? Bucky, alley-oop frontside heel flip. There's Sandro.
There it is. That's
Here he
that
goes.
no flip.
Up, running man. Dance floor.
Whoa, Bucky's got the run that he's been wanting now.
You said that here it is. Here it is. You said
Frontside nollie kick for lean air.
you've seen him do it a bunch of times in practice.
Boneless 540.
Oh, I love it. Yeah,
that was it.
He's high-fiving Bob Burnquist up there before he even finished. Bob giving a little support. That's what he wanted. He wanted that run.
That's going to bump up Bucky's placing right now.
Take a look.
Here's the boneless 540, sticking his foot on the wall and then just jumping around blindly, hoping he lands it. Of course he lands
He
it.
landed it so far down.
That puts Bucky
Transition.
into first place overall. Oh, Mitchie with the varial McTwist there.
Stepping up. Hopefully he can beat his last score.
Kickflip, varial, kickflip body varial 540. 720 here was gonna, oh, that's it.
Oh!
Look at that run.
Mitchie,
Mitchie
non-stop.
said, yep, my experience is helping me these days. Wow.
He claimed it, and I'm claiming that too.
You never really see Mitchie claiming stuff like that. He knows how good it was.
He's pumped on that one.
Here's Mitchie with that kickflip body rail, so clean.
Brusco in second position.
Danny Mayer made the varial flip there. That's what he was missing on his other runs. This is a super solid run. Oh, right at the end.
Welcome back. X Games Barcelona finals is right underway, and there's some seriously amazing skateboarding going on. These runs are all happening. 8 athletes, 3 sections. Lip trick section has been and done 25% of it. Full run is on right now. Best run possible they can get, and it will be 50%. And then we'll go into best trick section at the end. Andy McDonald is in the mix.
Andy McDonald with pretty much the same run we saw last time. I doubt that's going to bump up his score much, but it was solid nonetheless.
Andy Mack, one of 4 athletes who's been to every single X Games. Varun Gliffberg, Bob Burnquist, DMC Dennis McCoy as well.
Ronnie Gomez going big on this run, hanging up on the tail grab 5.
That is
so
scary.
Glad he didn't commit to that. That would have been a one-way trip to the bottom.
I'm sure you've seen that happen a couple of times in your career, and it is not happy, the ones that I've seen. Marcelo Bastos made it to the podium in Foz do Iguaçu in Brazil.
Oh, missing that tail grab 7.
And also, after the first section, he was sitting in the #1 position. He's all smiles. Now, right now, PLG, Tony, is sitting in last place.
He needs one of these runs. Oh, he keeps missing that kick from 540. This is almost exactly what happened in Brazil. He was in the lead after the best trick round and then couldn't put a run together. And he looks discouraged, but Pierre-Luc is fierce. I think he'll come back for one. I think he'll make one.
We've only got just over 7 minutes on the clock. Bucky Lasek in #1 position. Michi Brusco, #2. Marcelo Bastos, #3.
Whoa.
Here is the leader right now, Bucky Lasek.
And this is the same run we've seen from Bucky. Got a little more speed this time. It looks a little bit cleaner. Oh, that was going to 360. That was going to be where he stepped it up right there, because the last time he did that trick, he just came at 180. That one was going full 360.
Bucky seems like he's having fun out there, doesn't he?
And obviously it's helping him to be that relaxed.
Someone else who's looking calm out there, sitting in #2 position, Mitchie Brusco, 16 years of age, the youngest competitor in skateboard vert.
Oh wow, this is gonna be a better run than the last one right here. Setups, a couple setups or something. What's going on here? Going for the kickflip, body barrel 540. That was going to be about the same as his last run. They put him in second. But he was still looking a little bit higher. Danny Mayer has gotten so close to making an entire run. He's gotten to almost to the buzzer. So he needs one that he stays on for the whole time. This could be the one right here.
Danny Mayer putting this line together.
That was it. He stayed on the whole time, so that's going to probably better his score. Whoa, backlip revert just to
he tried that in the lip trick section.
He did.
As well. Solid run. He's going to be happy with that, Danny Mayer.
And this trick is so dangerous here. The backside lip slide revert.
You got to make sure that truck is right over the coping. You don't want to get hooked up. Andy McDonald going big.
Andy landing low on his first wall, but gaining his speed back up here. That lean rodeo always lands high on that one. 720. So far, the same run that we've seen Looks like he's gonna do something here. Very old frontside 540, almost made it. Buzzer, it would have been past the time anyway. I think that last trick Andy tried is what we're gonna see him do in the best trick. Whoa, Ronnie Gomez. First wall, blasting.
Just coming off there, Ronnie Gomez. Make sure you tune in tomorrow on ESPN. The X Games continue in Barcelona, starting at noon Eastern with BMX Freestyle Vert Finals. It's going to be exciting, and continuing at 8 Eastern with Skateboard Big Air on ESPN. Tony and I will be back, bringing you all the action right here in Barcelona. Oh. Speaking of action, Marcelo Bastos is in, mixing up his run a little.
It's looking good so far. I don't know if that's going to be a better run than last time, but it's pretty solid.
Marcelo, 2 X Games appearances, 1 medal, bronze. It was in Foz do Iguaçu. Here is the replay. Marcelo Bastos. PLG
kind of playing it safe this run. He didn't start off the roll-in. Didn't try his kickflip body barrel, but he started off with a 360 flip, mute, fakie, and a 720. Both super solid tricks. He's kind of playing it safe here. Missing that nollie heel flip, but that was right before time. So that's gonna put him, it's gonna get him out of last place at least.
I saw Bob Burnquist have a word to him up there. Do you think Bob was like, listen, let's scrap that run and just try something different?
Perhaps.
Play a little safe?
I would think so. That bumped him up to 5th place.
Could be a little confidence boost for him to get back in the game. Sandro Diaz, Pitbull himself. Smooth as butter, backside Smith grind.
You don't see too many people using a backside Smith grind to get speed for a big aerial. In fact, you don't see anyone doing that.
Well,
the Narjar!
Right on the button.
Wow! That is a frightening trick right there. It's a full 540, and you got to aim for the tail onto the coping, and a lot can go wrong there.
It's all smiles for the Pitbull himself. Sandro Diaz.
We call it the Narjar. It's a 540 to body jar. And look at that. There's just aiming for the tail while you're spinning. It's frightening. And there's Sandro. Michi Brusco bailing on an alley-oop 540.
Danny Mayer currently in 8th position. He's going to want to try and better his last run. Oh,
that's going to be it.
Well, there might have been a flying skateboard straight off a 5-story building.
You know, before this event started, Bucky took my board, stood on it, he said, all right, if my board goes over the side, I'm coming for yours. I can ride this. I'm not kidding.
He's gonna have to run over here.
We'll get it to him.
Gotta get someone over there.
McDonald.
45 seconds on the clock here in the second section of the Vert final. The riders will continue to get their runs out. Ronnie Gomez out of Brazil. He's got his own vert ramp in his backyard where most of the Brazilian vert skaters skate.
You could tell these guys have been training too.
I mean, as you said, Marcelo Bastos was straight on your vert ramp as soon as he got back to California.
Nice. Switch heel flip. That was probably Ronnie's best run right there.
He's happy with that. What a beautiful backdrop. Couldn't have asked for better weather this afternoon. Huge frontside air, Marcelo.
Whoa, bottom landing. Still, I was gonna say, if he goes for 720, it's gonna be a wing and prayer. Oh, there's the signature. No flip, grab your board wherever it is,
I'm just
and go with it.
Throw it under.
So right now he is riding his board backwards. But nothing intentional about that.
He's kind of got a cheeky grin on his face too. Can you see that?
He's like, it's working. I don't know. I'm still on it.
Just run with it. I love watching him skate. You never really know what you're going to get. I don't think he
Here we go. There's the kickflip. What? No, not quite a kickflip. Turn into a varial. All right. I get on my feet. Let's keep going. Let's go on. Here goes Pierre Luc. Needs a run here.
This is his last run, so he's going to want to make this count.
So far, so good with the body varial 540.
Do you think he's going to play it safe again?
Well, so far he is. I mean, because the way he started this run. Oh, missing the switch heel flip.
It's something that he can do so easily. Maybe that injury's played a little part.
Yeah, and a lot of mental too, just from coming back from the same situation in Brazil. It's hard not to repeat history sometimes, but we know Pierre has it in him. We've seen him practicing. He's making all that stuff.
There's Bucky Lasek, 66.3. Even though he's sitting in #1 position, I'm sure he's going to want to. Oh, there we go.
That was, yeah. It was just. He was like, let's try everything. Let's just throw out all the stops, see what happens.
Bucky Lasek sitting in #1 position. Michi Brusco 2. Marcelo Bastos in 3rd. Andy McDonald, PLG, just outside that area. Can Pierre-Luc Gagnon come back?
It's going to be tricky. He did not get a solid run in the full run section. He almost made it to the end of one of the runs, but it's not quite what he wanted. And Bucky is going to be tough to beat. I mean, best trick is Bucky's specialty.
He said before, he knows what he wants to do. Someone who has come out strong is Mitchie Brusco.
Whoa, Mitchie going for, I think, a 360 varial McTwist.
We have got 3 sections, if you have just joined us. It's 8 athletes, 3 sections. We've had the lip trick section, 25%. We've had the full run session, 50%. Oh.
Danny Mayer going for a 360 varial to revert.
He seems to be okay. He's saying that he's fine. Crowd applause him. He's back up. Just came down on his elbow a little hard there, but he's up. Wants to get this thing going still. Andy McDonald rolling in. So I said this is the best trick section, 15-minute jam. And this adds up the last 25% of the whole score. Ronnie Gomez, coming out of Brazil, has a vert ramp in his backyard, and with the runs that we saw before, you can really tell that he's been on that ramp practicing, because he was going high and he had all the tricks. Marcelo Bastos.
Oh, Marcelo with a barrel kickflip. Indy 360. That is the signature Tus Papas move, and I don't think I've ever seen anyone else do it. And he did that in Brazil for the best trick event. He's got one under his belt. That's a good start right there for him.
Tus Papas has been skating in Melbourne and on fire at the moment. It's good to see.
PLG is just going for his hardest thing out of the gate. He knows he needs something super special, so he's trying to do a nollie heel flip Indy 540. it's usually what he saves for his best last trick, hoping to make it, but now he's just gonna go, oh, we got a 900 from Sandro. And you know which wall he's doing it on. He's doing it on the wall that sends him straight over to the wall of doom.
We said it, we've spoken about it. We're up there before with him. He was a little scared about going over the edge, but he's obviously not that scared because he's trying a 900.
Yeah, Sandro he knows how to squat it out safely, though.
So PLG was trying, obviously, his hardest trick that we were saying before. Is it just so he can have more time and just try and get that because he's going to need something big?
I think he knows he needs something big, and it's all or nothing right now. He's got to have something super high scoring, or not even bother. Danny Mayer, that trick right there, 360 varial revert, super dangerous. Such a good chance of hitting the flat bottom on your back, which he did his first time he tried to make it. And Andy McDonald, he wants the frontside varial 540. He made it, wow, he got a terrible setup too. So that was a lean varial 540. I know he's got some special name for that. Sorry, Andy, I forget what it is.
It's not the Tina Turner?
No.
We already saw that today.
Yeah. Whoa! Ronnie Gomez with a switch. Heel flip varial lean.
Board flying. Andy McDonald. As you said, with a horrible setup.
Right there. Solid, though. These guys are not holding back. They don't seem like they're getting a safety trick under their belt.
Pierre Lucagnon.
Here's Pierre with his nollie heel flip, Indy 5. Looks like, oh, he had that one.
Yeah. Number 1 position, Marcelo at the moment. We have 10 minutes on the clock left.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Sandro decided to do the other wall.
Do you think he heard it?
I think he had a feeling that probably wasn't the best idea. He was doing a 900 on the wall that if he landed wrong on the 900 and went off the edge of the ramp, there's about a 40-foot drop on that edge of the ramp that he was heading towards.
He was like, I've already spoken to Corbin and Tony about that. I better swap sides.
So I'm glad he swapped sides. We all feel better about that.
Michi Brusco.
Mitchie, 360 varial 540. I've never seen him do that.
He is pumped.
That trick right there, his board spins a 900, he spins a 540. I actually won a best trick event at the Philadelphia X Games with that trick right there.
There you go.
So I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty happy about that one.
Awesome.
That Mitchie just threw that down. Wow, that's big time stuff right there.
Look how clean he landed. See those man shoulders that he had just there? He was
just
like, I've got
command.
this.
It's with command. And now where does he go?
I can't wait to see, because he's just impressed me today.
Andy McDonald going for a triple kickflip Indy. Yes, that's what he was trying. I guarantee it.
Mitchie Brusco has moved into 4th position.
Wait.
No.
No, hasn't scored that.
Score is still coming up now. This is the vert final here in Barcelona. Beautiful afternoon.
Whoa!
And the best trick section is on.
Marcelo Basso going for a kickflip varial Indy 540. He already did it 360. And here goes Pierre. No.
Not quite coming together for Pierre at the moment.
So that last trick that Michi Brusco just pulled puts him in first place.
Wow. He will be the youngest competitor to win in vert history.
And we're going to watch Michi with the 360 varial 540, look at that right there. Catching it.
He's on screen
So
too right now.
solid, too.
He's going
900.
900.
We've never seen Mitchie do a 900 on a regular size vert ramp. Not that he needs to, not that it really makes it any better or worse, but he's like, why not?
Just does it on big air.
Yeah.
Do you think because he's grown out and filled out a little bit bigger, he might be able to get there now and do it? He's doing airs bigger.
I think he could. I think if nothing else, it's just to show that he can. I mean, I don't discount the difficulty either way. I think it's just as frightening to do it on the big air ramp. Do you know what I mean? It may be easier to spin, but it's way more frightening to be that much higher.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
But I think that he's got the skill. Why not? And to be honest, after doing 360 Vero 540, I don't know where he's going to go from there.
Well, yeah, we're about to see. 7 more minutes left on the clock.
This trick.
Oh my goodness! Marcelo!
Varial kickflip, Indy 540. I've never seen him make that. That might qualify for the best trick we've seen all day. And look at this. So technical. There's so much going on. You've got to catch it. You can't see it.
He landed smooth too.
Yes.
PLG nearly making that. He's going to have to throw it down. Michi Brusco
And
just slipped out of #1 position.
Puts Marcelo Bastos in first.
Isn't he just ripping at the moment?
Now we're going to see some 900s now.
All that training on your vert ramps paying off.
Wow.
Maybe I need to get down there and
anyone can just going to come for a clinic. I'm going to start charging fees for it. Oh, Bucky with the nollie kickflip, sailfish 360. Yes, David Carney, he made it.
Mitchie's trying to get
plenty of speed.
A couple of big
setups.
setups.
Look at him go.
Going for that 900.
He's got it. Now, that last trick may very well put Bucky in the lead.
I'm interested to see this now.
Oh, you can tell that Danny Mayer is afraid of that trick now.
Let's check out Bucky. Here it is.
Nollie, kickflip, stalefish. He says revert. I say 360 because there was no sliding on that at all.
Yeah. Andy McDonald back in. He's going for that triple flip.
Kickflip.
As you said, nailed it on the head there. Ronnie Gomez. Out of Brazil. Also skates big air.
What now?
I
don't know where Marcelo goes from that one. Oh, he does a nollie tail grab frontside 540. That's where he goes. But that's still not going to score higher than his last trick, which was a varial kickflip Indy 540, which I've never seen before.
He's saying you should just kick off the shoes and maybe relax a little, huh?
Yeah. Have a seat, buddy.
Enjoy the scenery.
Oh, there goes
PLG.
Nollie, heel flip Indy 540.
That's what he wanted.
That is one of his best tricks by far.
There's a smile on the face now. Now he can. Where does PLG go from here? Bucky Lasek in #1 position.
Wow. You see how
88.7. Number 2 is Marcelo Bastos with an 87.5, and Mitchie Brusco 86.4. Bucky Lasek at the moment, back-to-back gold medals it could be for the man himself.
Here we go. Michi Brusco wants a 900 on a regular size vert ramp. That might be it.
Oh!
Wow!
Did you see how clean that was?
So clean.
He screams to the crowd. They love it.
There you go.
Shoulders pinned back. head high as you can go.
Michi Brusco is going to be the youngest competitor to ever win a medal on the vert ramp competition. That is my prediction right now.
He will beat Sean White. Sean White was 18 years of age.
Wow, that was so clean. And he's going for the kickflip neon, bouncing off his knee. And look at this, Mitchie, so high too, especially on the vert ramp. Flying over Barcelona with a big, clean 900. I believe one of his first ones ever on a regular size vert ramp. I've never seen him do it.
I think he's going to remember this. Bob Burnquist having a little chat saying, hey buddy, you are killing it right now. I guarantee you it's something along those lines. Whoa, we are about 2 minutes left on the clock.
I'm pretty sure Marcelo was trying to Indy 900 right there, but didn't go for the full spin.
He was doing that with a lot of style. Pierre Le Gagnon.
That was a kickflip melon 540. I think he caught it one with his feet and then varialed it. Oh.
Board flying.
Sandro is no stranger to 900s. Almost had that one. Don't think he's going to get another go. I'm not sure what Bucky's trying here. Oh! Nollie, kickflip, McTwist.
He is very, very close.
All right, Mitchie, you did it. Did all the stuff. What's going on here? Is it 1080 time? Is that what we're doing now? We're just going there?
We'll just tick off the list.
Yeah.
All right, what's next?
Danny Mayer with 360 varial. Oh, super clean 360 varial reverse.
Awesome.
So frightening, that trick.
I wouldn't want to be coming down blind off that trick.
This is a heavy best trick event right here.
I think this whole vert contest has been heavy. Everyone came out of the blocks.
Oh, Andy McDonald, triple kickflip, wing and a prayer. Boom, look at that. I don't think his board could get any further away from his body right there. And caught it.
That will be Andy McDonald's last run best trick. Everyone will get one more
you
run
need to slow that one
each,
down
and
quite
then
a bit.
that will be it for Skateboard Vert final here in Barcelona. Marcelo sitting in number 2 position. Oh, that was a little scary. I think he scared himself there. 3 more riders to go. PLG.
PLG going for the nollie, varial heel flip, no grab. These guys are, now they're just kind of throwing stuff out. I mean, well, I don't know, maybe I'll try this. Why not? I did everything else I had planned. Sandro wants a 900. And he's probably going to get it right here. There we go. Oh, whoa! Into a...
I kind of like that.
to a revert, but it's the wrong way to revert. It makes it a 720 that way.
Oh. He's all smiles. Sandro it is. And the last run of the best trick. Here it is, our gold medalist, Bucky Lasek. So there you have it. #1 position, back-to-back gold medals, back-to-back wins. Bucky Lasek. He is not slowing down for anyone.